jibber jab. Why am I so quiet? Hello. Is that better? Oh, it was turned down because I was singing. So now I need to find a suitable talking level. Well, that's not clipping. So that seems okay. Just need to keep my voice down. Try to avoid talking too loudly. Did you hear the Sims sound? I actually didn't notice it coming. You did hear it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna say because I actually didn't notice it coming through on OBS. Hi, Kendall. Hello, Andrea. How are you doing today? I'm Mads. Hello, George Mallory. How's everyone doing? How was everyone's day? Greeting them. I am getting myself all set up again. Cool. Right. I think we are good to go. I have changed nothing about Sims since we last played. We are still at exactly the same point. We are still on a character whose name I can't even remember. It's been that long. Michael. And we're going to figure out together how to move forward. Yours just started. Oh, your day. I misread that comment, Kendall. I read one bit of it first to try and decide how to react to the whole thing. The problem is the first bit of it by itself reads as, I ordered the kids. I was like, I feel like I'm missing part of this, and then I read the rest of it. There was just this brief moment where I paused. I'm like, huh? Ordering children. It's very dodgy. No, you, for yourself and the kids, you have ordered Greg's. Great. Enjoy. I haven't had... I reckon it's probably been about 15 years since I had Greg's. Not an exaggeration. Hello, my tutor? I'm guessing? How you doing today? It's a Sims update. No, my Sims is already up to date. Not working. Interesting. Game Sims is visible. Oh, it's just looking for the wrong game. There we go. Sim. You definitely didn't order your kids. No, I should hope not. Greg's arrived. Awesome. Enjoy. There's an update today. Excellent. Can you ask anything? As long as it's appropriate, Charlie. But sure. Yes. So, yeah, I have bought no extra anything for Sims. I still have the same content packs and everything. I don't have the new royalty one, even though that would kind of fit with our storyline. Because, yeah, I kind of want to do a bit of a reset. And we need to figure out how we're going to do that. Because I would like to do it... In my head, I was thinking originally that we would just start a new file in the same place. But I actually quite like that we've had continuity, right? So I think we need to try and come up with a reason why there should be some kind of reset or some way of limiting what we're doing. If that makes sense. We'll come back to that. Charlie, keep everything family friendly here, please. Should be an autosave feature in the update. Nice. Ouroboros, remember you. I think so. It has been a minute. Hello, Stanley. How are you doing today? Okay, so for those of you who haven't been with us for a minute, or to be honest, even those of you who have been here forever, it's been a while. So let me just recap. So our character's parent had reclaimed the family wealth and then left it all to his son and mysteriously disappeared. So our already fairly spoilt child took all the wealth, moved to an island, and then we had started building this ridiculous castle, and I burned myself out trying to come up with a good design for the castle. So the castle is not going to get taken down. I will resume building the castle at some point, but for now, that's benched. I'll come back to it when I come back to it. I'm not going to stress. Hi, Nat. How you doing? Yeah, so the castle will come back to. We have a ridiculous amount of money. For those on vertical layouts you can't see, we're sat just under 3 million, all earned legitimately. But yeah, so we will try and come up with a way of better utilizing the money for now. Family, would I like you to follow me? Well, that's entirely up to you. If you're enjoying the content, sure. If you're not, then don't. You're really well. It's nice to see you. It has been a while. Yeah, I forget that for a lot of people, when I've not been live on other apps, you won't have seen me. Because I've done odd streams on the Purple app kind of in the interim when I've not really been live. But yeah, hopefully this is the start of me kind of slowly easing into being back. Hopefully. I'm going to take it slow and steady. We've got a few kind of community clubs and stuff that I'm going to start trying to get going. Which will hopefully give us something to kind of do in the meantime. Like our little productivity mornings and stuff like that. We shall see. But yeah, slow and steady. I'm not stressing myself out, because if I try and go back to streaming every day, I am just going to burn out again and make myself ill. So one step at a time. But yeah, so I'm currently hoping to try and get 2 streams a week, like fairly routinely. So my thinking is every Tuesday and Thursday, I'll do my usual slot. And then I'll see how that sticks. I might do odd extra streams around that. But yeah, we'll see how I do from that. The castle looks very raidable. Heavy breathing and Viking. I appreciate it, Matt. But cool. So our character Michael had moved into this fairly shabby house, his kind of little bachelor pad. Yeah, which again, it was very kind of simple. There's not a lot to it. But so the idea is that he had moved into this rundown house as a kind of make-do until he had got the castle repaired. So I'm not wholly against... Goodness me, that's loud. May have to turn the music up and everything else down. I also, you need to let me know how my voice is, because I messed with all my settings from doing music. So I don't know how loud I am compared with everything else, or if I'm clipping. Or... Please do Wednesdays. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. I would like to do more days, but it's very much health dependent. Okay, but yeah, so I'm looking for suggestions for how to play this from here. So brainstorming is that we could say, for example, that he spent a bunch of money on the castle. So we could just write off a big chunk of our money as the castle money. We could have it so that he's trying to do up this house rather than doing up the castle. Another idea that I'd had was that we could say that he's trying to reinvigorate this island or reinvigorate this town or something, and building, you know, like kind of trying to take over the town, right? So we could, you know, feasibly do maybe like a house or two per generation. So obviously I don't want to just rebuild the whole town all at once, because then we spend a huge amount of time building and not enough time playing. And it would be good to do a mixture of building and playing. So I'm trying to find ways of getting that balance back, because we had a really good balance for a while. But yeah. My voice is voicing. Thank you, Kendall. Nat, how are you all feeling this wonderful day? I feel good, thank you. How are you? The live stream feels nostalgic. I'm hoping that's a good thing. It's like the first time you saw the stream all over again. Again, hoping that's a good thing. Spoiled but not rotten, giving back to the community. Excuse me. Yeah. We kind of had him as a bit of a player, and the problem is we hadn't really had a lot of opportunities to use that, because we got so wrapped up in trying to build the castle. Because, yeah, I mean, basically, he became an adult and therefore the main character, and then we didn't play, right? He moved here, we started building, and we've not actually played here at all. So we need to work around that. So dumping a bunch of money in the vault, I think, is actually probably not a bad idea. Because what we can do is we can always I don't remember how we had the vault, how we had this set up. So we could always just have other generations picking money out of the vault to work on the castle, and just kind of do it across multiple generations. And then at some point, we'll live in the castle. I did also think it would be a fun idea at some point to once again build a Hobble Cobble house. So a house where we start with 1 room, 2 rooms, and then each character builds additional rooms as they need it, and we don't change the original rooms. So it just becomes a really odd shaped house, but built across multiple generations. Which is kind of how the mansion started. Yeah, we'll see. Also, welcome to all the new people. Hello. You like the idea of the Hobcob house? Okay, so the disadvantage of the Hobcob house is that we would need to find a suitably sized plot, which are few and far between, sadly. I mean, to be fair, giving ourselves a smaller footprint could make it more interesting. What are you saying? Oopsies to? Yeah, so we've got the rent of $1. We have the main castle here. What size are these? 40, 30, 30, 20, 20, 30. I mean, it would be cool to have it on the island, right? So, what if we move... Because this... Right, so the summer home is the same plot size. So, does anyone know enough about Sims to know how we could move the Bjergsen, both house and residence, to this plot instead? Oh, you can't quite see it. Yeah, so they are in the same size plot, just to the left of the screen. So I just want to like mirror the plot across. Because yeah, then we could do the odds and ends house on the island, which feels cool. It would have to be a separate move. I need to save the house into my gallery, then move it, then move the family. Okay. Also, sorry. Hello, Motherload. Can I do a castle tour? I can. I mean, we're still in the process of building the castle. I don't really remember the castle. I mean, can we just go and have a look at it? Move in. No. Build? We're going to have a look at it. You were checking other streams. No worries, Stanley. So this is where we got to with the castle. One downstairs for some reason. Okay, so we've got our kind of courtyard here. So we were trying to make it as functional as possible. So you come in at ground level through this kind of gateway. And then, yeah, we've got this nice courtyard, the kind of angled stairs. And then we were in the process of building stables here. And then this was going to be like a tavern with a couple of bedrooms. So thank you for the follow. And then, yeah, going to see the full extent of the courtyard design. So I think here was going to be the rest of the kind of village. So there was going to be kind of a couple of shops. So, you know, like a butcher's and a baker and etc. That sort of stuff. Kind of in a courtyard here. And then a small garden area over here. Motherload, thank you for the follow. Then in the castle, we had our entrance hall. That should come out reasonably nicely. Got a dining hall here with a kind of head table for the rulers, people that live there. And then, yeah, they're kind of all up the side. And again, a tunnel here that will take you to servants' quarters, which has... so this is the kitchen, which would then take you up to the kind of serving area and then into the hall. Yeah, so that's just a servant's corridor, which we haven't finished. And then up one floor, we have the throne room, which just looks like this at the moment. And then, yeah, so kind of receiving rooms either side of the throne room. And then the upstairs of the throne room looks like this kind of decking area. And then these little kind of viewing balconies on either side. And really, that's it. We were very early in the process of making this. I had rebuilt this section so many times, trying to make it suitably castle-like. Would I lift a stranger onto my back at a rave? Well, I wouldn't be at a rave. If I was at a gig, maybe. They'd have to be pretty small, though. As much as I'm fairly tall, I'm not strong. I've lifted partners up before, but yeah, they have usually been considerably smaller partners. But yeah, this was the castle. This is as far as we got. It's not particularly far. Stanley, there's no point inviting me to community stuff. I have my own community, and that's where my attention goes. Leslie, you said there's updated stairs. What's the change in the stairs? Honey, a butcher, a baker, and a candlestick maker. Exactly. That was the plan. Right, so you said... Let me just go through these steps again. Save the house to my gallery. So do I need to go into build mode? Save to library or save to gallery? Hi, Shadan. How are you doing today? Oh, the link's invalid. Yeah. Because I had a custom link and I don't now. Alright, that's my bad. I relinquished it. Attempt to save money. Go find you a working one. Sorry, just showing that. Okay. Save to library. Okay. Save lot, I guess. The lighthouse. Do I need to change anything, or can I just leave it as is?
Hey, listen!
My own, like, wiki. That was loud. Hi. It's okay. We're trying to be helpful. I appreciate it. As is. Okay. Save lot to my library. And then what, we just build a copy of it on the other lot, and then we somehow need to move the family. Can I just place a house somehow? Gallery. Oh, my library. The lighthouse. This one. Lot. Place lot. Dan, you're a little nervous because of work stuff, but happy to be on time for the stream. Sorry that you're nervous about work stuff. I hope it resolves. The lot was created using the Move Objects cheat. As a result, objects may be located in positions that are inaccessible by your Sims. Using Move Objects disables placement rules in build mode, even allowing object... Interesting. I've been warned about that. Okay, I mean, that does seem to be facing the right way because the pool is at the back. I'm guessing this red bit here is the door. Okay, so that seems to have worked. So how do I move the family now? Have Have I updated? No, I've not updated. Hi Gabs, how you doing? Hi Brandon. You can rotate a lot. I don't think I want to though. That's what I mean, is I thought I was going to have to, but I think it's placed the correct way. Ollie. Wait. Yes, Sims. Sims. Go to the family and evict them. More. Evict household. Evicted households can be found in household management. Manage households. I should have read who it was. I don't remember what they were called. Also, where have they gone? Jurgensen, that's the one. Move into my households. Move household into a lot. Firm. Furnished. Excellent. Well, that was quite painless in the end. I thought that was going to be a big problem. It just wasn't.
Save your game.
Thank you. Okay, so now... can't remember how we do this. So what I want to do now... I wish I could move this screen across. Is the plot that's called the lighthouse. We want to level it out, completely delete everything, start again, and put our main household in there, and the current house that he's in. No, you know what? I can leave the current house, right? I can just leave it as an empty lot for now. There's no reason for us to... It was a fun build, but I may as well just ditch it, right? Just move on to the next one. That makes sense? So now, can I just move from here? Oh, no, wait. Can we clear this house first? No. Create a new household and move in. No. Build, is that... I just took it straight into build mode. That's not what I was after. Okay, but we're here anyway. Bulldoze, flatten terrain or entire lot. Yeah, so that is the front, so I was right. Okay, so... flatten terrain or entire lot. Bulldoze. You returned. Welcome back. Why did that not do anything? Did I click the wrong button? Bulldozing will wipe the lot clean, but you will not be able to undo this. Am I missing something? Sims? Okay, what if we do bulldoze terrain? well that did something. Bulldoze lot. Okay. Let's leave and we'll come back in. Missing a pack. I don't think so. I'm surprised we can't bulldoze it from here, to be honest. We'll try again. If this doesn't work, we can move in and then do it. I mean, I could try updating, but if we update midstream, there's the risk that the update's broken. Huh. Delete it manually. Yeah. It's strange that the delete is just straight up not working. Use the hammer. I can click and drag, right? Nope. Wow, this is really not working today. Nothing to delete. I think I broke Sims. Right. Should we try close? We'll close and restart the game. Right. Just save. Flawless. Exactly, Catherine. Also, hi, Catherine. How you doing? See you in a minute. Hope you're okay. Right, exit game. Goodness me. Sims is going to update now as well, isn't it? Oops. Great return to the stream. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Glad I saved before this. Yeah, Leslie, right. Interestingly, it's not saying that there's an update. So we'll find out. I thought the updates were at 5. No? Maybe I'm wrong. G to toggle the grid. It's 6 UK time. Thank you. That does sound familiar. The place that I grew up, the whole area has been now it's saying the Ingram household has no money. Huh? Or is it just locked to a different... Maybe it's just locked to a different family. Where were we? Windenburg? I think so. You're doing good. You got a new cat recently. Awesome. And you're hopefully moving house soon. Oh, that's exciting. Life's pretty okay. I'm glad. Hope I'm doing well. I'm doing all right. Thank you. Plodding along. As always, got lots of little projects on the go, some of which I'm quite excited about. There we go. There we go. Right. Now bulldoze train. Okay, so save. yeah, I've got my rock band on the go. I'm making a little game that I was hoping the update was going to be out today. Co-op book sorting game. Update. I mean, it might still be today. Realistically, it's probably going to be tomorrow now. Let's see. Sims isn't showing. Yeah, it's not showing on any platform. Let me just try again. I think now it should work. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so the second level for my co-op game should come out today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Hello, new person whose name I can't see. The peachy colored icon. Hi. Right, so now we can go back to manage worlds. And now we just need to move Michael into it. So can I just move him from here, or do I need to like play the household and then move him? It's been so long since I played Sims. I'm sorry for what may be very basic question. Keeping busy as always. Yeah. Yeah. Keeping busy and definitely not neurodivergent. 100%. Not like I've had various diagnoses since you were last here. Anyway, yeah. So can I just move him? Like if I do move out household, will that work, or do I just want to play as him and then have him move out? Ooh, I tell you what we could do that might be more interesting is rather than putting the money... Very casual, totally believable. 100%, 100%. It should be okay. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to play... Okay. Why don't we put a vault in this house? We'll come up with a reason why. Or maybe it could be something like his dad left him all the money, but left him a set of instructions on how to find the money. And he threw a hissy fit and couldn't figure it out. So it could just be like the keys to the castle are left in this vault, right? That seems like a believable thing for a crazy, like crazy bisexual vampire dad, right? That's where that story ended up. It took a bit of a wild turn. Right, so time for me to remember how to use build mode. Okay, so we need to build a room that's below this room. Which will require a staircase that we then need to hide the stairs to. Right, so there was a basement tool, right? Platform, basement tool. Where could we have a hidden staircase? Where do we have enough space for a hidden staircase? Look at the plot. Not a lot of room for a hidden staircase here, to be honest. Okay, what if we imagine it as... So there aren't, but what if we imagine it as a trapdoor? I'm presuming there's not horizontal doors in this. No. Okay, so what if we put a door and then surround it by a bush? And it visually won't be right, but what if the story is that it's a trapdoor hidden in a bush? Or is it just more I feel like it's more interesting for it to be in the house, right? Outside at the back of the house. Yeah, I mean, currently my wandering is like here or here, maybe. I mean, it would have been good to have not changed the footprint, but we put so many windows in. Okay, why don't we just make something that's functional for now, and then we can... Why is that removing the rug? Probably because move objects, right? We'll have done this trick. Okay, so we have our basement. Now we temporarily need stairs down. Stairs up, depending how you look at it. Bottom of the stairs are off the lot, right? Where's this coming up to? Here. That will do. Right. So probably not. Oh yeah, let's just have it all wood themed. I'll get rid of the grid. Okay, so we need a vault. What did we... Oh, we knocked off the computer. We're moving out of here in a second anyway. I can come back and fix the vanity stuff later. Is anyone else scared for the update? Why are you scared, Emily? And egg? Yeah, I don't know what's in the update. I came back to Sims today, having effectively been away for it. Goodness me, it's been almost a year that I've been away from it. I'm so sorry, guys. You were enjoying my little Sims story, and then I just vanished for a year. Bad streamer. Okay. We don't need anything more than this, really, do we? Yeah, we're just gonna have him dump the money and then leave. So that will do. Let's work on story. I can do building later. Right. Going downstairs, add money to... How poor do we want to make him? Is the question. The update is giving us the option for autosave and save reminders from a gnome. It's Leah, by the way. Hi, Leah. You're worried for all your CC and mods. Yeah, I get that. That's one of the advantages of me playing the game vanilla. How much does Sims start with usually? It's 20,000? Usually 20,000, I think. Do we leave ourselves with 20,000? Feel like it would be more interesting if we had less than 20,000. Stanley, I have my own community, but thank you. 15,000. Do you think that's little enough? You don't want to try having him scrape by on like 10? I mean, bear in mind we need to actually build a house is my thinking. We can't go too low. keep enough to move away. Oh yeah, because it's the plot of land as well, right? Okay, so we'll try for 15k. I'm gonna have to do this in stages because math. 60, 29, 7. Okay, so we'll go for 286. Wait, 286. 4. 846. Which looks insane that we're just like dropping this amount of money away. Right, I can't quite figure out how much I've just left myself with. Closer. Left myself with 25,000. Okay, I was 10,000 off. That's cold. It's not cold. I'm chronically ill and I have fairly limited energy. And all of my energy for that sort of stuff goes into my own community. For the same reason I don't really watch other streamers. Occasionally watch friends. But yeah, largely not. I am also a musician and a game developer and a writer and a DM and all the rest of it. My time for watching streams is very, very minimal. Right. Why is he really... His hygiene is atrocious. I will let him have a shower and then we will move. It's a good amount just in case fires. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of hoping for a little bit of chaos, right? Right, let me catch up, sorry. Emily, since the last game, your pets won't eat. Oh, no. Starts at 20k. Thank you, Leah. Emily followed. Thank you, Emily. BB followed. Thank you, Via. Also, I have a Discord if you guys want to come and chat and do community stuff outside of the stream. Can't be funky before you get sweaty and move. Yeah, I mean, things are going to be rough for him once we move, right? If he's struggling for money, things are just going to be rough. So, yeah, kind of being in a reasonable state before that kicks off is good. How you doing, Amelia? You're contemplating streaming again. Do it, Kendall. As long as you enjoy doing it. I was very much procrastinating starting it again because I didn't know what to do with Sims. So today I was just like, I can't keep putting it off. I need to just start again. Need to get going. It's gonna be like nails on a chalkboard in the back of my head. Getting this set up again is horrible. But I'm hoping once I get going, I'll be fine. You're glad to see me back on Sims. Oh, thank you. I'm all right, thank you, Amelia. My pain is bad at the moment. I have taken what limited pain relief I have left before the stream, but it won't be a long stream today. Why have my funds suddenly gone up to 25,000? Oh, is that the price of the house? Oh, Amelia, thank you for the resub. 10 months, goodness me. So many of you are like at the year margin now. It's crazy. Mads, with the last update, you can now turn off event notifications. Interesting. Kendall, you really do. You love streaming. You need to stop being upset if you only have one viewer. It doesn't happen overnight. For sure. What's this rag to riches? It's kind of riches to rags to riches. Okay, so if we move, we'll have 25,000. Is that okay? No. I'm gonna stick with what I said. So if I cancel moving, I put another 10,000 in the vault. You'll then only have 15,000. 15,301. You've jumped on here. Hi, Amelia. Welcome across. Yeah, so this is one huge legacy playthrough, and I got very overambitious and started building this huge castle when our new main character finally re-inherited all the family wealth. So the family wealth had been locked away. Whole backstory as to why it was locked away. But yeah, main character finally inherited the wealth. We started building a castle. I ran out of steam building a castle. So we're scrapping the castle idea for now. We've come up with what I think is quite a fun story for why we're not using the castle. It's basically that all the family money's hidden in this house. So we are prepping him for moving away, having failed to get the family money. And yeah, living a slightly more desperate life by himself for a little bit. I think we need to explicitly not use painting moving forwards. I think it ends up becoming a fallback far too easily. Catherine, thank you. Finally came back for your emotes. Thank you. Goodness me, 5 months. Right, so that will leave him with 5 in hand. Yep. Which I'm now hoping when we move the household that he'll have 15, of which 3 is... 3 of which is going to go on the clock. Started a hype train. Yeah, you did. Appreciated, Amelia. Thank you. Buttons, 15,000. Great. Keep the furniture, sure. we want to leave the furniture behind. Buy all our money. Random person has come with us. Okay. Now we can start our Hobble Cobble house. And he's turned the aircon. Do you mind, sir? He doesn't mind at all. Right, I am gonna go and take my break. I'm just gonna go and refresh my drink. We'll be back in a couple of minutes, and you guys can help me try and somehow build a functioning house for 12,000. And I will discuss. We will establish some rules for our Mishmash house. Cool. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Be right back. I think my cat hit fast forward while I was away. Hello. Reverse, how are you doing today? Oh, he's about to join us. Can you not stand on my keyboard, please? Okay. So, rules. Oh, thank you for gifting us up. Very kind of you, Amelia. I appreciate it. Keyboards are the best place to stand, exactly. As he demonstrates every day. Every day. Thank you. Need to get my cat cancelled. Okay, so the rules for this house are we're free to build whatever we want. We can add to the build whenever we want. What we are not allowed to do is remove rooms. So we can build rooms, and if we need new rooms, we can add new rooms. But structurally, once we add something, that's it. So, hiccups. Question is, how much space do we leave ourselves? Do we start over by what I'm guessing is the way in? I think this is like the entrance. Oh no, there it is. So are they gonna have to come in here and then walk the whole way around to get to us? Not another dot. Yeah. Okay, but this is the front, right?
Save your game.
Thank you. Do we start at the front? So tell us about your new cat, Catherine. What kind? You got many, many cute pictures. Right, let's leave ourselves a bit of a buffer. We'll leave ourselves quite a big buffer. We can add to it later. Just thinking space-wise, we don't want it to be boring, right? He's an orange tabby and his name's Harley. It's adorable. You want a cat? Cats are great. Pain, but great. Yeah, I guess the question is, if we're not changing walls, do we want to try and keep stuff like square? Rectangular, I guess. Some corridors might be helpful. Or space for corridors. Okay, so this can be like entrance, kitchen for now. Bathroom. Okay, well, so we could make this smaller. Go for like bathroom and bedroom, right? I remember how big the bedrooms are. Sarah, how you doing today? Bed's too wide. Can you stop trying to stand on the keyboard? Too wide, thank you. Catherine, he's actually the brother of your cat Pippin, but you had to rescue him from his last owner. He's 2 but is missing teeth and has cat flu. No. They didn't believe in vaccines on Newsring. Oh dear. He's a bit of a mess and just a weird little creature, but you love him so much. Oh, it sounds like you're doing a really good thing by taking him. Are we doing a minimalist house? No, we're just building a new house with a very low budget. Hello, Adidas. How are you doing today? Thank you for the follow. Eleni, have y'all updated? Apparently the update hasn't happened yet. I think it happens in about an hour. You've asked your housing association if you can get one. Yeah. There's always lots of rules about pets. Okay, well, so the easiest option then is to put that there. Okay, so something like this is very boring, but does give us a basic... I can't decide whether to just try and build a good house the first time round, or whether we just let the house be complete chaos. You know? Sorry, Eleni. I didn't even know an update was happening today until someone else told me. Thank you for the follow. What am I drinking? Harry Cola. Or you can figure out the brand. You weren't planning to get a 3rd cat after what happened with your last one, but you just can't say no. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, overwhelming temptation to get another cat is always there. Like, I'm wondering whether we start in the middle. I think we start in the middle, and I think I intentionally make the house more awkward, right? And then we can work outwards from that. Because if the whole point is to make a more interesting house over time, if we just add some random bits of oddity to it, it will kind of force that to happen. You know? Your sister has 4 cats. Yeah. I really want a 2nd cat. I also really want a dog. It's... How smart an idea that is. How about this? It's a bit of a weird layout. Should we go for this? Like, this seems suitably awkward for adding extra stuff to. No, we built enough houses over time, just giving ourselves a bit of a weird layout as a starting point. How on earth I'm going to do the roof is an excellent question that I have only just thought about. Let's make them Short walls are the like normal height walls, right? I think. Like a normal house. How are we gonna do roofs? Right, why don't we try and do the awkward bit first? I think I'm just gonna go for very unimaginative, like it just overlapping. So that just looked rubbish. Maybe I shouldn't do the corners. Do we scrap the corners? I feel like these diagonals are just gonna be horrible for... Never really learned how to properly do roofs in Sims. Probably should sometime. Hey, what's the standard? Like how do people manage diagonals? I feel like this isn't the one. For the sake of my sanity, we're going to get rid of the diagonals just because I don't know how to do the roof. If at some point in the future I am less bad at this game, I'll add the diagonals back in. Until then, we're just going to have this weird layout. Okay, for the sake of making this house more awkward, you're going to do that. Am I? Money. Yeah, I just need to watch how much money we have. Okay, this seems suitably awkward, right? You miss auto roof. Feel that. Okay, right. Now we get to do weird roof. So we just define each kind of section as like the biggest clump possible to start with. Hi, Stanley. What's the budget? Very low. We have 9,000 left. Yeah. And then it's... Oh. Down. We're getting there, slowly, maybe. very awkward shaped house. Do you like to make life challenging for myself? I did kind of start this build by describing it as a challenge. Sorry, I really have only myself to blame. Neither, only. But yeah, we don't talk politics here. These. That gonna be overlapping awkwardly? Yes, yes it is. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna make this house an even more awkward shape then. I'm enjoying how insane this house already looks. Right, so we want to extend the roof on that way. It's like inside. There we go. That roof kind of vaguely makes sense. Get the best bed you can afford, you reckon? Henry, thank you for the follow. Did someone say something on another platform? Yeah, they did. Sorry, I mean, it's just nothing harmful. But just, yeah, it's a divisive topic, and we're not here to be divisive. We're here to chill. Chill and chat and play some silly video games. He gives me his little nose kisses. He's very sweet. Aren't you? When he's not being completely mad. Okay. What was the vibe of this town? Yeah. Okay. I think I remember. What was it down as there? It was... down as mist? Down... It says down as masonry, of course. See you, Amelia. Thank you for stopping by. Is that a game or an app? You build things. It's a game. We're playing Sims. I think it was this pack. Or was that? No, that was Get Together. So wait. What's the one from this pack? Or is that the one from this pack? Unsure. Start with this. Oh wait, there are other colors of this. Where is it? Yes, there are other colors. Ah, it's just other wood colors. Right. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave it like this. Right. Let's get some matching roofing. Probably a less weird way of saying that. Maybe. What else do we have? Oh yeah, we should probably pick some pack restrictions, right? The build. We've done that on pretty much all of them so far. So the roofing glitch is painful. Which roofing glitch? Lizzie, you remember the town in Sims 2 that had all the houses with exterior brick? So nostalgic. I don't really remember much of Sims 2, to be honest. It's so long ago now. Right, I might try this. Sorry, just like spacing out and forgetting to talk. Caught up in design. I'm sure some of you can relate. Also, if any of you have any thoughts about the build, please do just say. In the zone. I mean, that makes it sound like I'm doing well. I would be not super convinced of. Yeah, so we've got these like washed out gray. Yeah, see, that's very vibrant. We don't really want that. I want to like dark gray. Slightly darker gray. Maybe too dark, but actually with it being cooler. There we go. That looks vaguely intentional. What I am going to see though is what happens if we mix this with and create little strips where it's where there are fewer themes. Words. Like that. It's a little bit more intentional, I would say. Like, keep having to refresh every 5 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, honey. What's going on? A little outdoor sink or a stable is giving medieval. It kind of is. I like that idea sufficiently that I'm going to waste a bit of money doing that. With the very little money that we have. Let me just look, because I think we should have a trough. Yeah. Should have a trough. We could just do them like here. Go with like that. That sort of thing. Definitely getting medieval vibes from it. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the it could be like, you know, an old medieval house that they've kind of recovered. You're guessing Edinburgh is my type of place. I do like Edinburgh. You're not wrong. I also said I was going to pick some PAX themes to stick with, and then immediately forgot about that. Say Levy. I will figure that out later. Yeah, so if we're kind of going like an old medieval... Yeah, that seems overly ornate. Well, we've kind of got this like whole grey thing going on for some reason. It's grey wood. Maybe we should be changing this so it's not grey. Because then we can actually lean into the whole wood thing. What do you reckon? We change it to an actual wood color and then we can fully just lean into it? Or do we just stick with the grey? Grey kind of looks stylish, to be fair. Do we have a horse? Not yet. You like either, honestly. Oh, well, we'll go for this then, because this I've not used this kind of grey as part of the build before, so let's try something new. Then yeah, we'll go with these sorts of windows. So I'm just gonna grab. Presumably, we can find. Hoping we can find a larger version of that as well. No. Why is there only a small one? Okay, but we could use that. And that. Come on, have a tall one. Taller one. Doesn't look like it. No, okay, so we're just not having tall windows. Fine. But we'll go with these ones. That close enough? Yeah, close enough. Life and death, the furniture in that is incredible. It really is. You're still watching it again, though. What's everyone having for tea today? You're having chicken tikka wraps. Nice. I am making... What am I making? Ooh, I've got choices. I've got chicken that needs using. I've got a bunch of very hot chilies that need using. I might make myself some spicy maybe some like spicy gochujang like romaine wraps. Hi Suzanne. What are you up to? We're building a new house for our character story fit. Join me, you plan or decide on the day. I plan what I need to have in long term. So I keep a selection of dry goods. Yeah, sorry. I keep a selection of dry goods in the house. And the rest of the stuff I get fresh. And I get fresh kind of as and when. If that answers your question. Sarah followed. Thank you, Sarah. You love a bit of Korean food. Exactly. Yeah, like I presume if you know the Korean food, you mean what I mean by the like romaine wraps. Cheerios for the win. Oh, I'm really boring with cereal. I really like things like bran flakes, granola, very plain stuff. What? Goodness me. How do I pronounce your name? / what would you like me to call you? How are you doing? You call them salad wraps. Yes, effectively a salad wrap. Yeah. So I'll have my big romaine lettuce leaf, some like sticky gochujang style chicken. Probably some spring onion, salad onion, green onion, whatever it's called in your country. I'm in there. Not sure what else I feel like. Something and then some chilies. Hey, it's fine. Hey, gochujang chicken. Yeah, it's great. It's great. I'm just trying to create a bit of variety in the building. Yeah. That seems enough. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna have that as being like an outside kind of wall. Just because. Same thing I'm gonna do here. We'll leave that wall. We'll leave that wall. Actually, we'll do this whole section. Not super convinced about that, but we'll stick with it for now. Right, I'm gonna do very plain colors. Now, it's a shame there's not one of these that's like a little bit more desaturated. Unless we can find one of these with like a gray. Not really. Oh, if we could get that in a grey, that would be excellent. Alas, not to be. I mean, style-wise, though, it might not be bad. Very odd house we're making. Yeah. How are you doing today, Kay? What brings you to our little corner of the internet? Is there a ghost moving the plant in the background? Yeah. Everybody else not have ghosts? Just chilling in their workspaces? Is that just me? What else could I have with the gochujang chicken? Like, I feel like it needs something else. Rice. Pasta. Probably not pasta. Pasta in a wrap. Doesn't really work. Jordy, thank you for the follow. I mean, I do have rice that I could use, to be fair. I might not be bad. Watches can never match in Sims. It's basically the golden rule. It really is. I relearned that rule so quickly when I started playing Sims again. This is a very, like, bleak looking house right now, I feel. Gonna have to get creative with the decor to make it not just bleak. Coming out pretty creative though. I'm pretty happy. Right, we'll start with some light. And then we'll see where we're at. Might just go with wall lights, actually. Do we have something vaguely akin to, like, like a kind of crude sconce, maybe? That sort of thing. I love how this is totally not the vibe at all that I was setting out to make. I do enjoy when Sims just kind of gets away from you a little bit. You end up building something entirely different to what you intended. I have no idea where this build is going. You've been playing Paralives. The lighting is horrendous. Oh no, I've not played Paralives yet. Rice or rice noodles? Well, I have rice that needs using, so rice feels like the obvious one. Me. Right, we kind of establish a design language with those, so I'm gonna lean into that. And then we're gonna add some of these kind of country lights. Top of that. I think we may have left too many. looks better. Okay, doors. An important one. Not forget the doors. Right, they are double wide though, so we don't really want that. We've also kind of changed to wood as the language for inside, like normal wood tones, rather than the grey, like inside. And I'm gonna stick with that. I'm intentionally gonna make all of this little lopsided. We have, our money is 6,666 right now. Don't forget the doors. Yeah, we got there eventually. Oleg, hi. Latora, hi. Everybody coming back. Haven't seen you on Sims in forever. I know, right? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing all right, thank you. How are you? Make you regret bringing the MSI application. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, not bringing it on me. Sims is good, what can I say? Okay, so kitchen. We're just gonna plonk some very basic stuff down and then... Oh wait, these are the ones that need repairing, right? Oh no, it looks like they still work. Okay. I'm just trying to make it like a little bit shabby, right? Because if the idea is that he's kind of taken this over and it's a bit kind of worn down and blah 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 blah. 100. Yeah, I think we'll spend a little bit more just to get some slightly more styling keeping ones. Am I continuing the legacy? Mm-hmm. Yep. Maybe go in debug. You can drag the clutter. You can clutter it up. Oh yeah. If I rotate this, there, the auto count on, and forget that this needs to be. Delete that. Grab one of the auto count. That's what I was trying to do. I'm gonna do though. I'm going to take auto counter. Oh no, still need auto counters on. Auto counters off. How do you get to the, like, custom shapes thing? Oh, there it is. How many daughter counters on? Yeah, but just this is important. There we go. That creates a nice kitchen space, right? I mean, this being over the window doesn't... move. Feels a little bit cheaty window because they were also in a nice symmetry, right? We'll just stick with this. Okay. So, let's not put a smoke alarm down. Okay, we also don't have a bin. So I've been outside. Okay. Kitchen. What rooms? This room, I guess, is going to be the bedroom. We may have to move the door. That's right. You recommend getting a good bed. What is a good high energy bed that's not going to cost us everything? Right. 5 we can get for 1,000. Oh, 5 we can get for 900. Right, so that's benchmark. They are all singles. Okay. 5, 5, 5, 5, 6 at 2,000. So it's going from 4 to 6 worth an extra 1,000? I think probably not. Catherine, do I want the house to burn down? I don't want the house to burn down. But it's also like, you know, leaning into the chaos a little bit, right? Need somewhere to dump this door for a moment. Anywhere that the door will fit. Somewhere that the door will fit. I don't want the house to burn down, but it's good content if it does. Yeah, I mean, realistically though, if he's moving into a house that's not in a great way, right? Like, it's kind of old, it's not really looked after, there's lots of kind of broken stuff in it. You know what I mean? He's got a bed. Right, a shower or a bath would probably make sense though. 350. 150 for a really rubbish bath. Hopefully we can get in and out of it. I guess we'll find out. Don't ask what that was. Weird. Or lemon cheesecake. Ooh, lemon cheesecake. I'd say lemon cheesecake. So thank you for the roses. You're definitely getting splinters in that bath. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we've got bed, bathroom,
Save your game.
Kitchen, thank you. Living room, we can... I mean, okay, so like a sofa and a TV might be a good shout. Just in terms of like basic stuff, right? So, what's cheap but sensible? Okay, so this is a little bit more expensive, but I think visually better. I'm just going to place it down and change it. Oh, I use too many different programs. I forget what all the hotkeys are for everything. Coffee tables. We'll just put this back on the grid. For now. Old TV seems suitably daft. I'll tell you what might have made sense would be a fireplace. Where would the fireplace be? Would it be in the center of the house? Probably not, right? Be on the edge here. We could put the fireplace there. Even have money for a fireplace is the question. Build is so cute. Is there a theme? No. As much as I'd like there to be a theme, the theme is whatever I'm deeming works in the moment. Okay, so it needs to be a fairly small fireplace. Which might be an issue. I'm gonna spend all our money on a fireplace. I was kind of hoping for a slightly simpler one. I mean, that's the right vibe. Maybe we just slightly change the shit. The theme is not enough money, yeah. I mean, do we just have a fireplace in the middle of the house? That doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Greetings from Costa Rica. Hello. It doesn't seem wholly unreasonable that there would be a fireplace in the middle. Then it's warm in the bedroom as well, right? And now it's style matched. Okay. So dining room over functional stuff. Now we'll skip over, right? We're just gonna do a little bit of like unnecessary but also necessary decorating. Little bits that just make it feel like an actual house. Oh, I mean, there's the like tiny little welcome. Do I play Sims 4? Yeah, I'm playing Sims 4 right now. Welcome back, Stanley. Right. 60 for a rug. We can drop 60 on a rug. Okay, well, I don't know about everybody else, but I think we've got a pretty good start, right? This feels like a reasonable start. Big. I like it, thank you. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for like but we don't really have space for it. So we'll just go. Wow, okay. Fine. We'll use trickery. It's just there for decoration. Put it too close. I did too good a job. There we go. And then a little shoe rack. Again. Fun tricks to get around my rules. I give myself rules so that I have to build a specific way, and then I just find cheats. Find ways around the game mechanics, so just do it anyway. Oh, wait, what? The fireplace is here. What are we doing? Okay. Save. Do I play any other games? I have been over the past few months, but no, I'm a Sim streamer, really. Oh, Andy, thank you for... Why have you never thought about that kind of trickery? Yeah, so it's a pretty useful one. So I'll show you before I do anything else. So, right. So if we look at the grid, you can see that this is on the grid, right? And this is as close as we can get it. I'm just going to make a double of this. So if we hold Alt to like take the clipping off, to take the grid off, right? Then that's as close as we can get. Yeah? But what you can do, put these next to it, is if we grab the item and we shrink it down, you see, after we've shrunk it down twice, its hitbox changes. So it goes to the smaller sized hitbox. So we can now move this all the way up so that its new hitbox is only colliding. It's like, oh, well, that doesn't seem too much better, does it? But if you now size it back up. Yeah, so I have a rule about not using cheats, which includes using B move objects. So I'm stuck only playing vanilla because it was a rule I decided right at the start. Yeah. This is how I get around it. Because it's not a cheat, it's a feature that I'm probably not supposed to do. It works though. It's just a bit finicky because obviously you need to like guess at where it's going to actually end up. But helpful. Several of my builds I wouldn't have been able to do without that. I mean, considering we only had 13,000, I think we've ended up with quite a decent house. No? Like, I still feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm going to start playing and I'll 2 seconds in and go, oh, that's what we needed. Because there's always something. Yeah, I think as a general, we've done pretty good. Done pretty good. Yeah, I'm aware it's quite a lot of money to drop on this, but it feels like that's what's supposed to be in that gap. Mirror in the bathroom would probably also be a good shout. And yeah, like, I'm not just going for cheap stuff. I'm trying to go for stuff that's like feasibly the correct aesthetic, you know? That's clipping the door. The mirror behind you, you wash your hands and then behind you is the mirror is a bit of a weird one. Could we rearrange this room so the sink is in a sensible place is the question. Can't intersect. What's it intersecting with? Slowly making this room make less and less sense. Also, I was like, let me just put this down and then I'll stop and then get distracted. Interesting. Ah. There's just going to be a mirror behind him for no good reason. It's a weird house is the reason. Did I take my break? No, I'm going to take my break now. You applaud my dedication. Can't believe I live without all the BBs. Yeah, no cheats still. The only time that we have used cheats was to fix bugs. Oh. The sim who's moving in thinks of himself as a Lothario. We don't know a lot about him, to be honest. He kind of got ignored as a child because we were so focused on playing his dad. His dad is the treasure hunting what do you call it? Someone who makes like fake paintings. Wow, words completely failing me. Forger. Maybe. Yeah, the like treasure hunting forger, counterfeit painting maker. You know, he was married with kids and then had a gay affair with a vampire who converted him, and it was a whole thing. His father's story went so far off the rails so quickly. Like, it felt like a fairly normal story, his dad, and then it just got weirder and weirder, and we're just like, oh, okay. Yeah, it was fun. Not every generation has been interesting, but his generation was definitely up there. And who knows? Who knows where Michael's gonna take us? We'll find out. I'm excited to play again. I feel like we have built enough that we can start playing. We've got a little bit of leftover money if we do need it. Cool. I'm going to stop though, because having not streamed properly for a while, my voice is getting sore very quickly. So the plan is currently to try and stream again on Thursday. I will still do stuff in the community, so if you haven't already and want to, feel free to join the Discord. So have our little productivity mornings. I will hopefully be getting the new patch for my co-op library sorting game out today. So either today or tomorrow. And that will have the second level in it, which is much larger. It's like 4 times the size. I hope everybody has a great rest of the day. Hopefully I'll see some of you lovely people again soon. But if not, I hope you have a great rest of the week. Thank you all very much for coming. And yeah, probably could have swapped over to this while I was chatting, but yeah. We'll have an evening. Thank you, Catherine. Yeah, I will see you lovely people again. Thank you all for watching.